YouTube, what is up guys? Welcome back to the Power 9 quest. Today we're going big. We're doing a whole booster box of Modern Horizons. Now, I have probably opened up 5 boxes. No, I've opened up more. Like, I've opened up so many boxes of this, and I actually put together a set. Straight think. No, you know what? I bought Echo of Eons, or Eons of Echo, whatever that one is, the blue mythic. But I love this set. I love this set so much, and I'm gonna bust it open for you guys. Hopefully we can get, you know what? I mean, best case scenario, foil Ren and 6. Okay, I actually pulled quite a few Ren and 6s, but a foil, that doesn't happen. Although I saw one dude online with 4 of them up. I was like, how do you have 4 foil Ren and 6s? You buy them. That's pretty much it. Either way, there's tons of good cards in this set. Let's get to cracking open packs. All right, here he is. You know what? I really should have taken the packs out of this There's a word. Before it like barely fits between the phone and the camera is what I'm trying to say. But I want you guys to get the experience as if you were right here with me opening this box. It's been a second since I have opened up any of this. I got the set and then I kind of just stopped. There we go. Look at this cool display. Can you guys see that? I'll hold it up in the other. Cool. I hit the. Can you guys see it in the little screen down there? All right. All right. So we're just gonna pull these out. And we're gonna get to cracking. And I'm gonna go through it kind of fast. Oh my gosh, that's a lot. That is a lot of packs. Can you guys see that? That's a ton. I think it's 30, right? Either way, we're gonna rifle through these. So the big thing with this set is that when I'm collecting a set, I'm not, jeez, oh Pete, open the pack, Andy. I'm not against buying cards to complete a set, but when I found out there was a Mox in this one, I was just set on, there you go, Sisse, Weatherlight Captain. I was set on no foil. It is a cool thing that this set does, is have the artwork, has a series of artwork. I think there's 52 of them, 54. My memory served me wrong. Okay, yeah, I was determined to pull the Mox naturally, and it was the last, it took me forever. I never ever pulled it. But when I finally did, I was like, you know, sorry, if this is the video you guys want to see all of the artwork, it's just not, anytime Djinn, because the Mahamati, anytime there's the, oh, wow, second pack in, Force of Negation, what a good card. And then no foil. Anytime there's a bunch of packs like this, I'm kind of just going to cut to it and get to the rare, get to the good stuff. One thing I want to talk about this set is, and I don't know why this, but I feel like sometimes the pack is backwards and sometimes it's this way. In fact, most of the times, the pack is the other way around, Altar of Dementia, where the rare is like immediately in the front, which would make this video go much faster. But there's so many good cards in this set. I love it. That's a amazing artwork. Look at that. Wall of 1,000 Cuts. Cool name, too. Just a bunch of swords. Whoever got that idea, like, hey, Jim, there's a card here I need you to draw an artwork for. It's called Wall of 1,000 Cuts. And he's like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to draw just a whole sky of swords flying through the air. It's amazing. And I know I say it all the time where I'm like, oh, I wish the old artwork took place, but there is some just phenomenal, sorry, we got Planebound Accomplice and Bizarre Trade Mage. I'm just opening it up and I'm like, I don't care about this. I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. And the slivers are back in this set. I remember, what was it? Was it Tempest that the slivers came out in? My Magic memory is just terrible these days. I used to know it all. And even with like the old stuff, like if you watch my first few videos on Alpha or Beta Unlimited, I'm just like, dude, really? You didn't know that was a, oh my gosh. Here is our first mythic. And this one took me a while to get to, but look how rad he is. Okay, he's 1. He's a 2/1. You level him up and he levels up this like protection from everything, 6/6. You can level him up that much. What a cool card. All right, our first mythic. Nice. We haven't got a foil yet, right? Oh, this is another cool thing is that the tokens can be foil too. Nice. All right, this is a good start, guys. But I regress. These videos are a great example of my insanity. Just like, wow, Andy jumps around talking a lot. Can you guys relate to that? Cordial Vampire. But there is some phenomenal artwork these days too. Really with the old stuff, I kind of just miss the matte. I think the matte finish is a big thing that really makes it look cool. It's just you're so used to seeing all these, look how creepy of a graphic that is. Artwork, sorry. You're so used to Aria of Flame and a foil Umezawa's Charm. Make a little foil stack. And Aria of Flame. Look at that. When Aria of Flame enters the battlefield, each opponent gains 10 life. My gosh. And you know what? You can look the card up if you want to know what the rest of it does. Yeah, but seeing the matte finish, it really just, I don't know. It's the thing you'll find in life is whatever reminds you of the time that you mangled this pack this much, whatever reminds you of those moments that you're growing up. And those are such defining moments, whether it's Magic, whether it's an Archmage charm that fools me every time, that makes me think I'm pulling that. You know, in the Magic world, you get a little foil Rhino. It's, you know, those old cards make me feel like I'm young again, because in that moment, I had no idea it was happening. When I was playing Magic for the first time in the comic shop, and all those cards, that was just like a moment. Ooh, nice. And a foil Ikite. I had no idea that it was changing my life. It was absolutely changing my life. That small moment where I started playing card games and I was seeing all these new things. It's things like that later in life that make you return to that. That's why it sticks. That's why all these old, people get old and they're like, in my day, and they're all collecting crap that you don't care about. And it's just because it makes them feel young again. And you know what? If you're one of the people that were around back in the 90s playing Magic, we're lucky to still have Magic. You can go to Target and see Magic. Like, it's been that successful. Astral Drift. Like just last night. I did not mean for this to be such a philosophical, like talking about, things that make you feel younger and the reason why we want to collect things and like certain things. And last night, there's a Magic board game. Not a board game, but it looks like it's a board game. It's like ooh, nice. Jeez. Got two of those scale up. What are these called? This is what this video is Insanity Hour with Andy as I'm trying to sort my brain out. I got two of the lands. Are these pay one life? So are these considered pain lands still? Is that what you call them? But last night I was it was Saturday night and we were at home and the kids were in bed and I was like, hey, you want to learn how to play Magic? So I taught my wife how to play Magic, but we used this thing that I got at Target of all places. Sorry, local game shop. It was just right in front of my face, and frankly, I don't know if this is a thing that local game shops carry, but it's like a 5-person Magic set meant to be like family game night Magic. And I taught her how to play Magic, and I was like, it's such a cool thing to see Magic go from what it was to some gargantuan of a thing. Mythic number 2. Sword of Sinew and Steel. I pulled this. This is probably the mythic that I pulled the most. So what are we aiming for? We've gotten 2 mythics out of the first half of the box. Let's go. Let's be optimistic. Let's go for 4. Where are you, Rennie? But yeah. So it's like this thing's Firebolt. What does it do? Oh, it's just like a shock with a flashback. Cool. Mirrodin Besieged. And a foil elemental. If I need to go back through these. I feel like I'm just thinking too much, and I'm not actually looking past the rare to see if I unboxed a foil. Blue Battle Screeched, Llanowar Tribe. Yeah, that's cool. It's like 3 Llanowar elves in 1. Force of Despair. That's a cool artwork. And nothing. But so where I started with that, I think that's why I like the matte finish. I wonder if, if I should take my 7-year-old and be like, and show him the old cards and show him the new cards. Like, what do you think looks better or cooler? Collected Conjuring and no foil. But you know what? Even with him, that's unfair because he sees me. He knows that Alpha, Beta, and Limited are awesome and they're really cool. And he's probably going to say that just because he knows that it's cooler. But something about opening the old packs and seeing those deep colors, it's really, really cool. Eula, Queen Among Bears. And a foil Myrrh. All right, we're in the second half of the box and 9 minutes in. Oh, I do miss the times growing up at comic shops, though. And if anybody knows me, if any of you guys follow me online or have from before, Cabal Therapist. You guys know that I'm a skateboarder, and that is how I actually started skateboarding, is by being up at the comic shop. And then my buddy who played Magic, I played Star Wars and Star Trek, and eventually I played a lot of Magic. But he used to make fun of me because I played Star Wars and Star Trek. Sorry, you know what? I actually like this guy. Collector Oof. I don't know. It's kind of funny. Some of these things that I just see, when you actually start to say a word, you realize you're like, oh wait, I don't know how to pronounce this. But I've pulled a ton of those dudes. But yeah, my friend was just at the magic shop, or at the comic shop. It was called Comic Central, if you guys were in the Cincinnati area. And the guy that used to make fun of me had a skateboard, and he was like, hey man, you want to go out and skate? And I'm like, sure. You know, like I used to have a skateboard. I didn't mess with it. It was like a Nash or like a New School. No, New School was the one that I started using actually. And then that changed my life too. So without cards, who knows what I would be doing with my life. I guess it's cool how it came back full circle, and I've been able to do this channel from this. Mythic time. Told you, oh my gosh. Nice, when I heard that there was gonna be a Sarah Planeswalker on this set, I was very, very hyped. And every time I pull her, I get that, I was like, you have come so far, Sarah. All right, third Mythic, but there's a good chance that we actually, ooh, foil rare. What a pack. I'm sitting here freaking out about Sarah, and I didn't even realize I was holding a foil Hogak. Arisen Necropolis. Nice. All right, cool. We're on the map, people. This is a good box. This is a good set, honestly. If you you're sitting there deciding you want to pick up a couple packs, this is a good set to get. It's so cool. There's the Sliverback, Spiteful Sliver. This is just the Sliver pack. Okay. Did I just say Sliverback? Spiteful Sliver pack? I don't know. I just made up the world's first limerick of slivers. Dun 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 dun. We are getting there. Oh, Battle Screech. Regrowth. Deep Forest Hermit is the rare. I didn't recognize that. That is. All right. We got what's happening here? Looks like a rave for squirrels, and then there's that person. Sorry, I'm bumping the camera. And you know one thing, growing up I'm really glad that local gaming stores exist still. I mean, I don't think that's something that's going to go away because oh my gosh. Now behind this, please be a foil. Well, that's not what I meant, but yeah. Oh my gosh, what a good box. What a good box. We're done. Like, we don't even have to open these. We're good. We got the 4 mythics. Whoa, dude. You know, like I said, okay, I don't think local gaming stores are ever gonna go away. Because, you know, they actually, there's a good, even around me in Cincinnati, there's a good chunk of them. But where was I freaking going with this? I got the Ren and 6 and it just broke my brain. Oh yeah, you know what? There's some of the nicest people you'll ever meet ever. Wow, I was really committed to that. Icefang, Codal, and a snow-covered swamp. That's cool that they brought the snow-covered stuff back too. They're like, let's get nostalgic with this set. Yeah, some of the best friends, like you know what? Some of the I still have to this day. Like, it's insane how many of the geeky, nerdy people like I was. You meet them and then they're just good. You're friends forever. And it's I've met some of the best people through things like this. And I don't know, maybe it's just because I am a huge nerd and I relate to this stuff more often, but like, it's like when I could talk tons of things, but when I talk nerdy with somebody, I'm like, oh, you're my kind of person. And it's just, I don't know. It's the one thing that I could just sit there and talk for hours about. Is just like, yeah, you know what? Let's talk about Star Trek for this long. Or Magic the Gathering. And with all doing this, it's like, I need to get that in a sleeve. I meet these people that like finding people that have these old packs, or like I'm buying a card, and I'm like, man, yeah, if I'm in your city, let's totally hang out. And I've met some people, even from the start of this channel, I've met some really, really cool people in the Magic community. And if you guys were watching this video, if you've managed to get this far in the video, you probably haven't. You know who you are out there, and I appreciate it. And you know what? If I haven't talked to you, and you're a nerd, you know what? I'm cool with you too. Nice to meet you. I don't know if I've ever been Mist Syndicate Naga and a Spirit. I don't honestly. We got 3 packs left. Let's make it good. It doesn't matter. Like I said, it does not matter what we get in these packs. This is probably the best box I've ever busted of this. We got the Force of Negation and Palashik Mons and the Ren and 6 in one box. That is killer. I guess we could have got like one more foil rare, but you can't complain. All right, let's get to it. And then we got the normal version of that dude and no foil. It all comes down to this. And that line reminds me of Ninja Turtles 2. When the scientist has the bottle of ooze, he's like, well, it looks like you're the last one. I don't know why it reminds me of that one, but it does. Last rare is this. Kayla's Guile, right? Yeah. All right, that was phenomenal. Oh my gosh. That was really good. All right, here's, there's tons of good cards. I'm really psyched on these two. I was fully expecting, especially the way that a lot of these videos have gone on my channel that are the big openings. I was not expecting it to be that awesome of a box. If you guys like this sort of video where I'm just doing booster boxes, let me know. And I will for sure get it in the rotation and do them every once in a while. I hope you guys like that. That was a fantastic box. I had fun. I hope you guys had fun. If you guys want to see more, it would help me out a lot if you subscribe to me. You just hit the button and that signs you up to see more. It's free, easy, and I would appreciate that. I'm gonna put my sunglasses down, even though I'm inside, and now you know I'm cool, because that's what cool people do, right? Go to Target, find a guy with sunglasses on, you're like, you know what? No, I'm gonna be honest, he doesn't need to have sunglasses on. But I'm not gonna judge him either. I'm gonna go. Wow, 17 minutes and you made it here. You are officially the best person in the entire world. Thank you so much for watching this. If you want to see more from me, hit that subscribe button right there, and I would appreciate that. It's about 10 o'clock at night, and now you know the time. I don't know why I told you that, but have a good day.